All right, everyone. Today we're going to have a little tutorial on why the Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, is important and can help us find two things: the length of a hypotenuse of a triangle and the length of a leg of a triangle. So if we have a right triangle, C is always going to be our hypotenuse. Okay, our right angle points to the hypotenuse. This is the longest leg or side of the triangle. Always, always, always. That means your C value should be greater than your A and greater than your B. Now your A and B, those are your legs of your triangle. Okay, the sum of A and B squared, A squared plus B squared, so A squared plus B squared, the sum of that equals C squared. Pythagoras came up with this theorem, proved it to be true, and now it's known as the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, so the very first one I'm going to show you is, I would say, the simpler of the two. This is finding the length of a hypotenuse. Okay, so we are going to look at a triangle, a right triangle, and we're given side lengths 15 and 36, which means we now have to find what C is. What is C? What is the length of the hypotenuse? So we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem, A squared plus B squared equals C squared, to help us solve this. Now, it doesn't matter, our legs are 15 and 36, it doesn't matter which is A and which is B. So I'm just going to order it as 15 squared plus 36 squared equals, and C squared is what we are looking for. C squared. We don't know what C squared is yet. So 15 squared is 225 plus 36 squared is 1,296. That all will equal C squared. Sorry, I meant to make that red for you. So now I can add 225 and 1,296 to get 1,521, and that will equal our C squared. Okay, now right here, to undo a square, to undo a square, also known as the inverse operation. Okay, addition and subtraction are inverse operations. They undo each other. You take the square root. Whatever we do to one side of the equation, we have to do to the other side. So I'm just going to rewrite this down here. C squared 1,521 equals C squared. Now I'm going to take the square root of both sides. The square root of C squared and the square root of 1,521. What is left, if we're taking the square root of C squared, we are going to be left with one single C. Okay, then I'm going to use my calculator and see if the square root of 1,521 is a whole number, and it is a whole number. So the square root of 1,521 is 39. That means that the length of this hypotenuse is 39, okay?